Evan, could you beat your dad up? Like, could you? Not do you want?
Probably.
Yeah. Could you? Yeah.
I mean,
don't
that's
think I
not
could beat
really
my dad
fair,
up.
though. Like, I don't know. I mean, he's got a high pain tolerance. Dude's on morphine. He might be able to push through it.
I'd be like, I didn't hear no bell.
I didn't hear no bell.
I wouldn't scrap a Vernon's dad either. I feel like he'd bite me or something.
That's what I'm saying. My dad would have
If you're talking like
scrappy
crazy.
motherfucker.
He's gonna fucking win that fight one way or another, man. I don't want to fuck with him. He's gonna
scrappy fella.
figure it out.
I feel like he would be scrappy.
He'd be a scrappy fella, man.
now, if you're talking like my dad in his prime, me in my prime, hell no.
No. I'm talking about now.
Now, yeah.
No, now. I mean, yeah, like now.
Dude, my dad's dead. I'll whoop his ass now, dude. He ain't gonna do shit. I'll beat his dead ass up.
Well, that's episode 68.
Just open the coffee, just punch it.
Oh, he's cremated. It's easier, man.
Oh my god.
My God. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Squad Pod, episode 68. If you haven't already, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Got tons of stuff coming out. Wyatt just released a new video just the other day on, what was it again, Wyatt?
Oh, it's a preview of the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. Just kind of my thoughts going into it. It comes out here in the next couple weeks. And I also kind of just did a little rundown of each movie in the series leading up to this one. So go check that out. It's a concise video. It's around 13 minutes.
There you go. 13 minutes of your time. That's all it takes to see what Wyatt thinks of the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, and all the other ones too. So you get a little extra in there as well.
Bonus content.
Consider it a bonus.
But yeah, Squad Pod Sports just released. Alex over on Tap That is pushing stuff out recently and is searching for more currently. So.
Yeah, trying, man. Storm is having a baby, so congratulations to Storm. Monday it's coming.
Oh,
like
awesome.
soon.
Jeez.
So I'm gonna be losing my partner and
I
Tap That
realized
here.
it was that soon.
Yeah, his wife's getting induced. She's having it. She's having it.
So they're holding open tryouts. So send your audition video.
No, actually, obviously, I'd love if you guys would come. But my big shout out to my sister. She's been on a few Tap That episodes lately. Her episode's actually gonna come out tomorrow.
Nice.
Today, when you guys are seeing this. She's been great. She's been helping me edit. She's been coming over and filming with me when Storm can't. He's busy with pregnancy and stuff. So, Speaking of, we were talking about my controversial topic. All right,
oh boy,
bring this in. I bring this up, and I'm sorry, Evan, I didn't know about. Well, I do know about you. I have a firm belief that it should be like China, and America should have a 2-kid rule.
I've been saying this shit for years. Me and I just talked about this the other week.
I think you should have 1 kid to replace you and 1 kid to replace your spouse. And that's your 2-kid rule.
It's just selfish. People just want a bunch of little yous running around. It's selfish.
Man. I was just arguing with Storm about this. This is his 3rd kid, and Storm
Nobody wants a bunch of you running around.
You're not that special. Evan, congratulations on the 3rd child.
Congratulations on the 3rd child.
Thank you.
No. My thought process is we are super overpopulated.
Yeah.
This is more of a thought process for people who are just like kids. Like Storm is telling me he wants like 5 or 6 kids. I'm like, holy shit, Storm. And he's like, I'm going to have so many kids that one of them is going to be famous and they're going to take care of me. I think he's saying it in half yet. But like, this dude's telling me he's
boosted his odds though.
I mean,
right. I mean, maybe a little, maybe nurture them a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. He just like has a factory of kids.
Oh my God.
No, he's a great
You're going to
dad.
be good at this. You're going to do this. You're going to do this.
He's going to send them to all different type of schools. One's going to be artsy. Exactly. One's going to be sportsy. One's going to be a singer. One's going to be like an engineer.
That could be an awesome sitcom. And then like the sporty one wants to become like the artsy one and they got to find themselves. Yeah. He's like, no, dad will be real disappointed if I don't pass the touchdown. All right. Now this is where Storm has a problem with it. Me and Marissa are planning on having a child here also very soon. And he said, Alex, you have 2 kids. And I said, no, Storm, I don't have any kids. None of them are mine. And he's like, yeah, but Marissa has 2.
Yeah.
So here's my math behind
the
this.
dilemma.
Okay?
to math.
Oh, no,
okay.
I got math.
Let's see the statistics.
Math?
Math. I think
Quick math.
I think you can have a kid to replace you and your spouse. I said that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you were to break up from your spouse and you still just have those 2 kids, you each can have a kid with a kidless spouse at that point, because then that replaces them. So I still get the baby to replace me. Like, I didn't have one to replace me on this planet yet.
Well,
Marissa
Gotcha.
replaces.
So what you're saying is you can only have one.
Yeah, I can have one.
So
I've chosen Marissa, and I've chosen to have only one kid.
You were the chosen one.
Yeah. And if Marissa had 3 kids, then I couldn't have another one, because then she's out of her limit, you know, then I'm done, you know.
You
I'm
reached your
taking
limit.
that extra one. This one's mine.
Interesting.
right. So
Very interesting.
I would say, on paper, in a perfect world, yes, maybe that would be the ideal scenario, because you're right. I actually just read today that in like, I think it was the 1950s or something, there were only like 3 billion people on the planet. In
Yeah,
like
man.
70 years, we have gone to almost 8 billion people. That's a lot of
boom.
people.
That's a
That's a
boom.
lot of people. Like, I mean, I don't think people realize like the exponential growth that having children, like, you know,
Yeah.
everyone is just, and of course it just gets worse, you know, like.
I don't
Yeah.
think Alex wants to, like, he's not talking about going to the extremes that they went at that time, where
Yes.
like if you had an extra one, you just leaving them up on a hill somewhere.
No, I'm thinking like
you don't want to
like
do that.
like a fine, and you can't claim them on your taxes. Like, that's it. You have a third. You don't got to like
Okay.
dumpster
Even if it's
baby
an accident, yeah.
Yeah, just like a
Literally.
fine, and you can't claim them. You don't get any help for them.
That's so fucked.
That's rough, and it sounds like it sucks.
Yeah,
Because
well,
you still got to deal with it.
I don't want an
but, like,
Alex Allen presidency.
Listen, here's my
They don't
thing,
get a
guys.
birth certificate. They don't get a social security.
No,
It's
no,
just,
Social
like,
they
security
figure it
number,
out.
They're gonna just not be a person.
They gotta
Here's
go
my
black
thing, though.
market.
a name.
You're only thinking about your inconveniences. Y'all have, and I know you guys are, but y'all have these 5 kids. By the time they have children, guys, we're gonna run out of resources. They're not like, yeah, I couldn't get my fucking
You
tax
sound like
return on this
Thanos.
baby. I couldn't get. I don't want to snap them away, but I'm telling you, man, we're gonna run out of
Resources
resources.
finite.
It
You
is.
sound like Thanos.
He isn't wrong, though. Tell me. I mean, he was wrong in his methods, but
This whole movie, those 2 movies, Alex, like, you know what? This guy got some good
This guy's
ideas.
got a point.
This guy's got a point.
Hold up a second.
Are
He's
you
been
the real
telling
bad
us
guy
this
here?
The
shit for
Avengers,
3
but
years.
this guy got a point.
Are you telling
been-
me that resources are not finite?
Why couldn't Thanos just snap and double resources?
Listen, I don't have a glove.
Especially now, man.
I'm not Thanos. I'm just a man with a plan, and my
Until
plan
COVID's over,
is
nobody should be having babies.
stop
My
having
plan
babies.
is to punish people. Punish them.
Yeah, man. It's the punishment. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, Kyrie's kids aren't gonna have a lot of resources. You gotta have any.
We figure out other ways. You know what I
Again,
mean?
like, I
Like,
get it. Like, I don't disagree
You
with
plan
you
it
in
for
a
something that
sense.
isn't there. My reality is definitely coming. We know it's happening. You're planning on a reality that we don't know.
And I'm going to take it to an extreme.
Oh,
Wait,
different
I'm going to
plan.
take it even farther. Wait, it's going to get even worse whenever people start like transplanting like their personal memories or their brains into actual like AI.
I never
or
die,
something.
dude. We're gonna
And
have
you'll
to-
never die. And then you just have, it just keeps growing with nobody dying.
Do we
There's
count
no
that in the
decrease.
population? Or do we
Yeah.
You
only
have to,
count
which
like
I mean, you would still
organisms?
be doing what you're doing.
No, listen, I'm telling you, there is, and I know this is cold and heartless as
Well, I guess
shit.
you wouldn't have to eat or anything, I guess. So I guess it would take away from the resources that you say.
But you gotta take energy to keep
Energy,
your
murder
computer running.
electricity.
deer to control population. Deer, guys. Like, we murder them to control I'm not saying we get that far. I'm not saying like a human hunt every
Alex
year.
is like, purge.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Just saying we start
Sounds like talk about genocide here, Alex, and I don't like the way this conversation's going.
I'm just saying we start,
You saying we should get rid of some people?
I said it was just curb the numbers now. And just and
Oh,
it,
God.
We tried to flatten a curve
Curve
before, and look
numbers.
where that got us.
Yeah, this is just going to be that. I don't
all
know.
right, I said it was
It's gonna be
extreme.
crazy.
I said it was controversial. I don't have all the plans thought out about what you should do with people who have more. I think we should go on an honor system. Just have 2 kids, okay? I trust you all.
Alex is that guy that goes to like the town hall and is like, "We got a problem and you gotta fix it." And they're like, "How?" And you're like, "I don't know.
This is how you fix it.
That's your job."
I had a plan. I need a team. I got my team here. Let's work out the details.
I think we can do it.
Like
We can figure something out.
I think Wyatt's my ship right now.
Hey, I'm on board with you. Until you start getting into like maybe getting rid of people or exterminating.
I'm not saying get rid of anybody. I don't want to murder people. I'm not trying to Thanos snap. And Vernon's right. He should have just made more resources. That would have made way more sense. You had all that
just snapped and made a ton of shit, right?
She made an unlimited resource well. Yeah. I get it. You know,
snapped and probably made like a whole second Earth that people could use.
Right. It was more than just Earth. Yeah. But I think his thought process was eventually they'll just take that over too. Like he's not solving anything; he's just making the problem.
Yeah.
Further down the line, you know.
I agree with you though, to a point that a two-kid limit does make sense.
Snapped his fingers and made people only biologically able to have 2 kids. And then he's.
I think the first step is we need to go back to these 50s and start having couples sleeping in separate beds. Like I Love Lucy. So that way it eliminates the
No, he's saying bring that back now.
Yeah, bring it back now.
Once they showed those couples sleeping in bed together, it went all downhill from there.
All downhill. Yeah. I've seen WandaVision.
It was the 60s and those damn bikinis.
You're right there. They're showing too much leg or whatever, but yeah, you lay in bed together. You got to eliminate the urge to want to procreate.
Yeah.
So separate beds.
Separate beds.
That's the first step.
Next.
First.
Contraception.
Contraception should be. We're getting way off.
Or after you have 2 kids, you got to get a vasectomy or something.
I mean,
no, you can't. Well, I guess reversibles because you can't because if he gets divorced, then Evan should be able to have.
It's not like a hysterectomy or anything for a lady.
Yeah.
If you have your 2, hey, gotta get the snip, man. No more kids for you.
I feel like that's really the only way that you could control it. Because I mean, that's the problem with Alex's plan. Like, other than being in communist China, what other way do you enforce that? There's literally no way to do it.
Honor system. I'm gonna come on every day and be like, be cool, man. Just be real cool. Like, just don't.
You're gonna have the SS coming in your house to check and see how many kids you got.
Are you hiding children under the floorboards or in the attic? Extra children?
Why are there 3 sippy cups?
I count 3 sippy cups. You're like, oh, shit.
No, one's mine. I swear,
it's like
officer, it's mine.
Glorious Bastards at the beginning.
Exactly. That's exactly what I picture.
He looks out the window. He sees like the 3rd kid running down the field across the field.
Exactly. That's what I'm picturing.
I mean, although it does suck though. I mean, God. Like you have. I think there are now. This is in a country like the United States where we're a little bit more. How do I put it?
America.
Yeah, America. I don't know. I guess we're less interested in having kids now. It seems so. Like there is a decline in people having children in countries like ours, but in other countries that's not the case.
Too goddamn expensive now to fucking have multiple kids.
Dude, do you know how much money it costs to have a kid with insurance? It's still like $2,000 or $3,000.
Too much
to have the kid. That's with insurance, dude.
Yeah,
but still, So I mean, that's helping us, in a sense. Like, there's people that never want to have children, like my brother. Like they're never gonna have kids, So
and that doesn't.
Okay, what if you have a sibling that doesn't want kids? Do you get their kids?
Oh, we could do that. We could get a little system going on where you could trade in your kids.
Okay. So like in my example,
like not your born kids. You could trade in your
in my example, I have 2 siblings. One's a half sibling. So how complicated does that make it?
Yeah.
Okay, no.
He can only give you 1 kid.
Okay, and that's perfect because Cal doesn't want kids, so I get 1 more. Right?
Did you get permission from Cal? You're just stealing her kids, man. His kids,
I know they don't want kids. I know that.
Yeah, are you stealing their kids? I don't know if you can just assume you could take their kids. That's not fair.
Yeah, what if on one day they decide they actually want kids?
Yeah.
Well, they've already signed that right away, so
you got to sign a release.
No. Adoption counts as your kid too. Maybe they want to adopt.
Not if they already told me I could. You can't go back. You can't just.
They're just gonna come to you one day and listen.
Illegal. It can't be a drunken conversation. It has to be illegal.
I'm assuming in this
documented.
Case it was. In Alex's perfect, not communist, not crazy society.
Definitely not crazy.
where the government.
There's a clause in there where you're just like, even 10 years later, like, yeah, I decide I don't want kids. I'm taking my kid back.
This is free market population.
We could stimulate it too. It could cost something. Like, say I don't have any siblings and I don't want any kids. Like, I could pay it to the highest bidder. Like,
okay,
you can sell off your
rights, but then we're gonna counterfeit. We're gonna have a black market for this.
Man, that's like the gun rule, man. Don't plan for like the bad criminal shit. I understand there's criminals. There's gonna be people that have 3 kids.
This is gonna be another amendment, and then they're gonna have to add the child amendment here.
Yeah, man. You're just gonna have to. So you get. I think this is working out. You get no tax return.
I think this is where we're getting somewhere. We're making progress here.
You can bank other people's children that don't want them.
You can bank their children. You can just
you can bank their children. You can come to an agreement and have your fictional child, but like your real child. But it's going
to be under some complex government system. We're going to let them develop it. We're going to have to let them do their thing. But we're going to come up with the idea.
Yeah, tons of smart people working on it.
Yeah,
24.
People with bigger brains than ours can handle all that stuff.
I think we got a lot of good ideas here. I think we're swayed in you.
I think we're onto something. Boys.
I mean, at least someone's trying, I guess. Yeah.
Since Evan came up with the idea, he's exempt from it. He's grandfathered in. Like,
yeah.
About it. He's
I can have as many kids as I want.
I'm not saying take kids away. I'm not like trying to. I'm saying for the future. I don't want to take anybody's kids away. Like, you already got 5 kids. Those are your 5 kids.
Yeah, like, you were stepping a pretty fine line there, Alex.
Yeah, we're not taking kids.
I'm not taking kids. Yeah, nobody's going to a camp.
That's actually going to be part of it. We're going to have the name of it, of what it is, and then the slogan, and then the bottom is like, we don't take people's kids. That's going to be right there for people to read every time they see what.
Don't worry.
We're not taking people's kids.
Yeah, I'm not. Like, if you got a reasonable fine, I don't think that's that bad. I
wouldn't even say a fine. I would say a removal of incentives.
Your tax. Your removal of your tax.
Your tax breaks end at 2 kids. I feel like that alone would help a lot.
That'd help a lot.
And that's like, very easily do. But I mean,
we're not getting tax breaks.
But my freedom, man. Like, how you gonna take my freedom?
Freedoms aren't free, Evan.
Yeah, freedoms aren't free, and you're not free now. We're harping on these few freedoms we got. Like, what the fuck? We got tons of rules in America. Tons of them. You're not free.
Tons of rules. That's what laws are, man.
Tons of rules, man. That's what laws are. There's gonna be more.
I know. I'm kidding.
That's a perfect argument to say, I thought this was America. This is a free country. No, there's laws.
There's laws. That's a rule. You're not free. You can't do whatever the hell you want. Jeez. Anyways.
Not mine.
Evan,
not your America, but my America. I'm
gonna switch subjects here. How brainwashed are you? What's up with the Amazon sweatshirt? They make you wear that?
Oh, I'm wearing it. I am wearing it.
Free promotion.
It's comfy and it was free.
They make you wear that.
They pay you to say that? Are you reading off a card right now? Are we sponsored by Amazon? Because that would be cool. That could help boost us a bit.
This is a call for help. Right?
Not kidding. I was wearing because I have a hat. We went to Giant the other day and I was wearing my Amazon hat and the cashier looks at me and she's like, "Do you work at Amazon?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like,
"No, I'm just a loyal customer."
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like. Yeah, who else is wearing an Amazon hat? She's like, blink twice if you need help. And I'm like, I'm
good. That's so crazy that Amazon just has that reputation now.
Oh my god!
I thought you just secured our first sponsor, which I was like,
yeah,
that's pretty exciting. Amazon sponsor, man, that'd be great. No, but I actually have a decent analysis that an observation, I guess that you could say, about not only Amazon but our area as like a people and also like working situations in general. So I actually came across a Facebook post related to Amazon wages and how like it was just some random ass person just being like, "Hey, what are you all making?" And everyone was posting their pay, and there's places in like Kentucky and California and all, there's Amazon's freaking everywhere. But the majority of them are anywhere from like $15 to $17 an hour, which at this point in time is nearly minimum wage. I mean, it's above minimum wage, obviously, like nearly double, but it's with the rate of
like
everything's going. What's that?
Like a lot. That's like a lot above minimum wage.
Well, I mean,
more than double.
Minimum livable wage, I guess you can say. But anyway, I thought about that, and I'm like, because I've always said that I don't really see the problems that a lot of people have at Amazon. Like the people I work with are awesome, the managers are cool, like everyone's laid back, no one's. Yeah, I mean, there's people, but as like a culture in general, like where I'm at, it's not that bad, and I get the same impression from both of my brother's buildings, which are different but in the same area. We also,
so to answer Alex's question, you're extremely brainwashed.
Pretty much. But so to piggyback off of that, our area starts at $18 an hour, even though the cost of living around here is around as much as, maybe a little bit higher than like Kentucky, but it's not like nearly as much as Southern California, which is paying like $16 or $17 an hour. And I just find it funny that I work in an area that is pretty laid back and cool, and it's decent to work for, but we also get paid more. So it's kind of funny that there's some sort of correlation with that.
Blue collar area, man.
Yeah.
My next question is do they just like assign you number like a stormtrooper? Is that what this PHL 6 is? Or like is it cool? And when you're at work, people call you Phil because like they've just shortened it. They've humanized you.
The Phil is actually the building. So the building names are actually based off of what is it? Airport codes. So
that's where you're supposed to go. That's where you're designated to.
Yeah, this is my building. Phil 6 is my building. Cal's is Phil 4. It's based off of the Philadelphia area because that's the closest airport.
That's who owns you.
Yeah. That's the closest international, I don't even say international airport. You know what I mean. Big ass airports.
Yeah, I understand.
So yeah, that's pretty much all it means. All the buildings are assigned to like a building code. So yes, I am a number.
All right, Phil, I get it.
Even my building's
I get it, Phil.
But yeah, I don't know. I just find that interesting. Like, they say that, if you make more money, you'll be happier. Like if you pay your employees a decent wage, they'll actually work and be nice. And it's just kind of funny that I've kind of seen that because, there's bullshit. It's Amazon. It's a fucking $2 trillion company. Of course, there's bullshit.
A job.
But
it's
like,
all these places like you were saying that, the cost of living is higher and they're getting paid $15. That's where the issue lies.
And there's, of course they're going to feel like shit because, they're getting paid at that point, garbage. They can go to McDonald's and make literally the same amount at a place like that.
When I passed McDonald's yesterday, coming home from the doctors, they were hiring like $15.50 an hour.
Yeah.
It was like a $200, $300 sign-on bonus for people that want to go there. Like, damn.
Yeah. My sister-in-law, not yet, but will be. Works at Amazon. She loves it. She loves it too. She rants and raves. She says it's a great place to work. So
yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't call it a great place to work.
Work on Amazon. They don't have any quarrels with it.
But it does a job. Like literally, like it's a job.
I mean, it's hard work.
Yeah, it is hard
about
work.
The bullshit. I mean, every job's got bullshit. The guy going to work deal with bullshit. Everybody goes to work and deals with bullshit.
I was just telling Vernon Monday night, pretty much all you have to do to get by at Amazon is you just work your ass off for like 3 or 4 months, and then people are like, hey, they're a good worker, and then they put you in the easiest job of all time. Like that's just how it works.
They rewarded you, man.
Yeah, that's what it is. They see your hard work and they reward you by putting you in a task that isn't like standing in the same spot.
It said, Phil, you a cool dude, man.
You graduated to a green vest.
I'm going to end up applying, going to work with Evan at Amazon, see what it's like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just kind of, I'm going to become one of them. You're going to see me in here with
Phil
Amazon.
7.
They just opened Phil 7. It's funny you said that.
That's what I mean.
My 2 best friends, I got Wyatt, Phil 6, and Phil 7.
Phil 7.
They can't shoot for shit either.
To be fair, Wyatt, I think, worked at one of those too.
I miss every time. Don't worry about it.
No, I was telling you, Vernon, it's not that bad. Like, it's just,
Man, I've been checking. As soon as one of the positions open up, I'm going to check into that shit, man.
Yeah, you missed it. They just hired like 80 people, and they all...
I was going to say, I feel like Amazon's always hiring.
Always hiring.
They are. Right now they're not because they just hired, like, literally, I'm not kidding you, it was like 40 people. They'll be gone in, like, a month. So
the turnover is
right. It'll wean down.
Yeah, they ain't gonna
It'll wean down.
The pumpkin patch will thin out here soon. We
did
call
want
them
to talk
pumpkins
about
because they wear
something.
orange vests because they're new. So
Pumpkins. Oh shit.
I did want to
hilarious.
talk about something here this week. I know Alex and Evan, you may not have a lot to say about it, but me and Vern recently hit the theaters and went and saw Jackass Forever here on opening weekend, and man, it's fucking hilarious. Like I don't know if I've laughed that hard in a theater in a long time. Like there was multiple times, like I was crying laughing, and I'm holding my sides, and it was cool because I mean, I have been in the movie theaters past I went and saw Spider-Man and then Scream. And even with this, there was only a couple people in the theater. There really wasn't many people at all. But even just in that setting, just that like everybody's just laughing in this theater like, at the same time. But like, oh my God, it was great, man. And I cannot wait for 4.5 and then hopefully another one down the line.
Right, and that's exactly what I'm expecting. 4.5 is going to have a lot of the shit that, you know, like the Steve-O even breaking his collarbone, that didn't even make the movie, like things like that, you know. So I'm excited for it as well. It was amazing. And like I was telling Alex, I was like, not to really spoil the movie or anything, but there was like way too many dicks for me this
There's
time.
a lot.
But to balance that out. But to balance that out, there was not as much puke, so I was like, okay, like there's so like I was like, okay, like there wasn't that much puke or shit, like there's just more dicks.
Lots of dicks, no puke. That's a fair compromise.
I've taken the Alex route when he was on COVID, and I've just been watching, and I've literally watched all the Jackass movies. I watched 1, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5 these past 2 days, and you could just see the evolution, and it's just. I think 3 might be one of my favorites now, just because like everything is just perfect. Like they figured out everything and have like a science to it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you know, there's some people that aren't in this new movie. They have a lot of new blood in it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really take away from it at all. It still very much feels like a Jackass movie. But like Vernon says, quite a lot of dicks in this movie. Quite a lot of dicks.
You guys do love media with a lot of dicks. Just letting you know. This should be Evan's shit
like
too.
Game of Thrones.
Just like Game of Thrones.
I'm as long as I'm not seeing as many people puke or shit.
Yeah, like honestly,
previous
that was
movies,
what I was
there's a lot of shit
about.
puke.
I didn't even think about. I was like, damn, I didn't even think about them just throwing more dicks in the movie. I was more going into the theater. I was like, I really don't want to see a bunch of throw up.
But you
know
did
what I
think
mean?
about the dicks after. You came away with the thought, there's a lot of dicks in that movie.
I forgot how much dick was in the older movies. Since rewatching them, I was like, damn, especially the third one. I was like, damn, there's a lot of dick in this thing. But it's not like it's needless dick. It's
needed
they
dick.
make it funny. There's a reason.
It's pretty funny.
There's a reason for it.
It's story-driven dick, and you need it.
Yeah, it's important to the narrative.
And it easily has one of the craziest openings out of all the Jackass movies.
God.
I'm just joking. I'm very excited for it.
It's absolutely hilarious. I can't wait to watch it again. Actually, like once it comes out, like on like digital or Blu-ray or whatever. But it's great, man.
So obviously, how many dicks out of 10 would you give it?
I would give it like maybe 9 out of 10 dicks. Yeah,
9 out of 10 dicks.
Yeah,
damn.
Yeah,
a lot of
it was a great fucking movie. And I mean, I'll have to watch it again just to confirm. But man, I had a blast watching it. It was hilarious.
Did you guys see they announced all the winners of the NFL stuff?
I didn't see the MVP, but I saw a lot of the other ones.
You want to hear them?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jamar Chase. We knew that. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Micah Parsons, Cowboys. We knew that. Comeback Player of the Year, Joe Burrow. Congratulations, so to deserve that. Coach of the Year, Tennessee Titans, Mike Vrabel.
Wow.
I think it should have been the Cincinnati's coach too.
Interesting.
Wow.
Offensive Player of the Year, Rams wide receiver Cooper Kupp. NFL MVP, QB Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, twice in a row.
Twice in a row.
Damn, we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah. Damn.
What else? Is that the last one? Who was Defensive Player of the Year?
That's what I'm looking for. It's
it was
better
Parsons.
be TJ.
It was Mike Parsons.
He was
Was it?
rookie offensive player of the year.
I think he won defensive player of the year as well.
No fucking way, dude. That would be wild.
I thought I saved it.
He's like, no.
Micah Parsons named defensive player of the year.
What? Over TJ?
Are they never going to give it to TJ? They just don't like him? Dude tied the single-season sack record.
Because I saved it from the ESPN. It said he pressured the QB on 18.3% of his pass rushes, leading the NFL as part of Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know. He's a Cowboy, so fuck him. I don't care. He should have won it.
This says, and I'm not going against you, it says TJ Watt didn't get the NFL single-season sack record all to himself, but he does have the NFL Defensive Player of the Year award. I think he got it. Yeah, the Pittsburgh Steelers outside linebacker was close to winning Defensive Player of the Year a season ago. Got awarded with a monster 22-season sack, which tied Michael Strahan, and it was now sees the Defensive Player of the Year during NFL honors.
Nice.
Sorry.
Nice.
Yeah, totally deserved that. I was gonna say, fucking me. What? This dude tied it.
Good.
He deserved it last year too.
He deserved it.
Anyways, congratulations, all those super athletes. Congratulations.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's
crazy. Aaron Rodgers got MVP 2 years in a row, though. Like, now what the fuck's he gonna do? Like, you gonna really go out
and win a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
You think?
No, we're getting
I think he's staying in Green Bay.
We're gonna get like, if we trade for somebody, it's gonna be Jimmy G. Which is fine with me.
They already said that they're working on it with him for a trade.
Hell yeah. As long as he doesn't cost too much. He is the only multiple winning Super Bowl quarterback in the NFL currently. So, it's got to be something. He is. He's got two.
I saw there was a video going around on Twitter today, and it was like it was during the Pro Bowl. The NFC players were coming out of the tunnel, and like they were letting them come out in sections. Mm-hmm. And Russell Wilson went over and he signed an Eagles hat for a kid, and everybody's like, he signed an Eagles hat. He's going to Philly or whatever. And everybody's like, why would he sign an Eagles hat?
Did the kid hand it to him?
Bro, yeah, he handed it to him.
What do you think he's doing?
Yeah, imagine he sees it, he's like, oh. Like, gives it back.
Eagles confirmed.
Yeah, fuck him. Busted the Eagles, confirmed. Well, fucking Aaron Rodgers said he liked Mike Tomlin, so he likes him. He's obviously coming to the Steelers.
He doesn't like Mike Tomlin.
No, he does like Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, I said who doesn't like Mike Tomlin?
I don't know. Probably.
You could probably ask any player. They say like Mike Tomlin.
Probably the Cleveland coach. He probably don't. I'm
sure he likes
Mike
Bill
Tomlin.
Belichick too. Who may not want to play for him.
Man, nobody likes Big Belichick. Nobody. Tom Brady don't like Bill Belichick. He did one fucking 6 Super Bowls with him. Brady don't like any Patriot, fan or player. Sorry.
That's why he left him out of his retirement.
That's why he left him out. And then I think he's going to go back.
Cry alone later.
He's going to go back. He's going to come out of retirement because he already kind of said it. He's going to go back, win another Super Bowl with the Patriots, retire again, and not thank him again. He's going to thank the Bucs to get just this rub salt.
I want to thank the NFL for having me back and winning a Super Bowl. Not even mentioning the Patriots.
It's the NFL refs. They've been doing great for me this year.
It's funny you said that because on the podcast that just came out, we did mention, like, we talked about me, like the possibility of coming back. And we even said, like, he's going to come out of retirement to play for the Patriots again.
I'm with it. Sorry, Vernon. That did suck, though. Is that a little cold-blooded for you, or you didn't really think about it?
I thought about it.
You felt cold? Did you get hit with it?
Think about the Zombie Land with the guy sitting there crying, wiping his tears with the money. That's me wiping my tears with the Super Bowl rings. Yeah. That's how I feel about it.
So he didn't mention the Patriots at all in his retirement speech?
Not the
fans. No, he came out with a separate statement regarding New England afterwards.
Yeah.
Like a PS?
Like a PS, like an afterthought after 6 Super Bowl rings with him.
Oh, I guess thanks to Patriots. Like,
yeah.
I mean, whenever I saw that, my first reasoning for it, like my first thought was he kind of thanked them and everything whenever he left. Like he kind of made that announcement in every speech to him before he left. So maybe that's why he didn't mention it in the actual retirement. But it is a retirement. You would think
this isn't like he's just leaving the Bucs. He's leaving the NFL. Like
maybe.
Yeah. Maybe he just hates the Patriots and hates Bill Belichick.
He just hates Bill Belichick. Yeah. He's going on vacation. He'll be back in a year.
Gonna Michael Jordan it.
Maybe. I mean, Michael didn't do it that old, but
Yeah, well.
Maybe.
You think Tom's gonna play baseball next year?
Yeah,
Kyler Murray gonna be playing baseball next year.
Ain't that a bitch? He probably could if he wanted to. Russell Wilson could too. He'd be like,
Russell Wilson good
this.
too.
Fuck this.
Got a spot
I'm
waiting
out.
for him on the Yankees.
Just getting ready to go out there. Like, come on now. That shit would be awesome. He just takes a break.
Maybe we need more
Yeah,
crossovers in sports, you know?
Like
Yeah.
Boston Scott.
Boston Scott, yeah, he's like
Yeah.
a Rocket League pro. He's like the running back for the Eagles. He's like
Sports.
in the top 0.05 or 0.02% of all Rocket League players or something. Like
Jeez.
he's like a pro.
Yo, that
crazy.
Nate, my brother-in-law watches that like pro Rocket League all the time. That's my new. What team does he? What like affiliate? I
don't know what team he's on.
When you look it
Yeah.
up, I'm like that's my Rocket League team. I like the Boston Scott team. It's gonna be the Philadelphia Eagles.
But that's like the new, like how like was it Bo Jackson who's playing baseball and football? Or who was it? There was a couple different players that did it. I
Yeah.
can't think off the top of my head. But it's kind of trending towards esports because that's what Jay Ajayi did too. Like football, and he was playing esports and stuff too.
Juju does it too. I mean, I know he's played
Juju.
with like Ninja and shit. You know, he's
Yeah.
played with them.
That's the way it's going. I watch Darius Slay on. He streams Call of Duty sometimes.
Yeah.
It's
Yo, I
pretty
got I got 15 months till my wedding, and fucking she don't watch this podcast anyways, but like she will not shut up, dude. Like every day I come home. She don't watch it anyways. And if she does watch it, she ain't no way she's making it to this. Evan's gonna make this the intro now, but but dude,
She's
and
gonna see it on
listen,
TikTok.
I love my girl to death, and I cannot wait to get married. But like, it's just exhausting, man. Every day I come home, and it's just like, gotta do this, we gotta do this, we gotta. I'm just like, oh my god, I just want like 5 minutes, and like, I get it, and he's done. Like,
Can't wait for it to end.
I just can't wait to be married, man. 15 months though, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
What don't you have done?
No, you'd have to ask her that question.
Yeah.
Perfect answer. Perfect answer.
Because if I give you the list, there's gonna be 10 other things on that list. I don't know, man. We got a photographer, we got a place, we got a priest, we got a caterer, we got a fucking wedding planner lady. I don't know. That seems good to me, right?
That sounds like you got it all.
Yeah, all the boxes are checked.
Yeah.
What else
Wrap it
we
up.
need? Wrap it up.
I think we need flowers still. We need to go get wedding bands.
It's just formality.
Wrap it up.
You gotta go fitted for your tux and stuff still, right?
We got all.
Yeah, we got
all
do
that.
I got a bachelor party. I'm excited for that.
Yeah,
Do a
I guess
wedding
someone should plan
podcast.
that, huh?
in the tuxes and shit.
Hear me out. And Storm hated the idea. I haven't heard from Cody in like a month, 2 months. So
Yeah.
he doesn't have
He's out
an
on the
idea,
front
but-
lines.
Yeah. So,
He fell
Um,
overboard or
Ocean.
something.
and this might be crazy. Think about we go to Racetown, okay, and get like a boat, rent like a hotel weekend, whatever. Who cares? We go to the casino, get a boat, we'll drink, but we do a co-ed, and like Marissa can bring her girls too, so I don't have to sleep in a bed alone when I'm drunk. You hate the idea too?
I don't hate it. We just gonna have to do something
It
different.
wasn't in our mindset.
And her bridesmaids. That way we can have like a big ass boat party and just get like hammered, play cards, go to the casino. We could still do like one like guys night.
Do
where we're
you
just
think-
fucking-
Do you think that Cody, after spending all this time at sea, wants to come home,
Go back
spend his
onto a
weekend
boat?
on a boat?
I think it's the
He's like,
only
"Great,
place
guys."
he feels safe now, man. It's his
Great.
only comfort in life.
He
He's
would
the
be
man of the
comfortable.
sea now. Yeah,
I can't sleep
he
on
would
this
have
on
no
the water.
clue
I
what
just
the
went on
planning.
a water bed because I can't sleep unless I'm on the water.
exactly, man. Cody's gonna be feeling great.
Could you just imagine
No.
his face, like if he doesn't know exactly what we're doing? He just goes. We like go to race time. We're like, Cody, we run in a big boat.
And he's like,
Thanks, guys.
awesome.
Listen, I don't think Cody's in the
Bring
Navy
your suit.
anymore.
We gotta make
by the
him
way.
wear the Donald Duck suit.
You don't
too.
think what?
I don't think Cody's in the Navy anymore.
What do you mean?
I
Was he done?
didn't I tell you guys this? No, I think he's supposed to be there, but like, didn't I tell you he deleted his Facebook and shit?
Gone AWOL. I thought I saw
no.
that because whenever I
Yeah.
put up the group chat, It had just the little white. Well, it had the little white box, and I was like, "Who the fuck's that?" And it was Cody.
He's deleted his Facebook. So my two theories are:
oh God, Cody.
He's gone AWOL.
He either died.
Snowden. Is he a leak?
He died, and I'm not going to hear about him for 6 months. Then we're going to call the Navy and be like, "Yo, where's Cody?" And they're going to be like, "Cody, who? Show us a Facebook." We like
that's the identification they want.
I think they got more advanced methods of identification.
No, they're going to deny it. They're going to be like, "Cody, who, man? You got."
Everybody has a Facebook.
Everybody has a Facebook.
Or he met a girl in Greece, last place he was. He went AWOL, deleted his Facebook, and when the military shows up to my door, I'm going to say, "Show me a Facebook. Cody who? I don't know who you're talking."
Show me a Facebook. They're like, "Damn."
One way or the other.
Oh, my God.
He's going to show up one day with his big-ass beard and like a backpack full of shit.
No, dude, I think he met a girl in Greece. They're eating some fucking bomb-ass gyros right now. He barely understands her. He's working on some
like the last time we heard
farm. On like Greece, he's got like a wig on, so nobody knows it's Cody.
He's got a wig.
He looks like Bubbles in Trailer Park Boys with that huge curly wig, and
he's fucking out there. I don't know what Greece people like Greek is famous for, but like he's out there making wine or something.
Like
damn,
super
man,
dark man.
This is not that far fetched.
Yeah, right. Like, tell me that don't sound like something Cody would do.
I mean, it's the Appalachian Trail all over again.
This start a new life. Yeah, Cody is the kind of person like in a drop of a buck, like a drop of a hat, he is like on to something new. I just could imagine he had one night with a fucking girl in Greece and was just like, damn.
Fell in love with her and
this is my life now. This is my life now. It's not that bad if I leave the military, right? Like
it's a little bad there, Cody.
He's deleting his Facebook. Gotta find me first.
Gotta find me. Get my location. You got like a burner phone in Greece somewhere, like a little flip phone that he uses now. He's not even like on the grid.
Have you gotten calls or texts from random numbers that you don't know?
I know I usually block or ignore those, so you might want to check those out sometime.
He might not leave a message for fear of his life of being trapped.
He's gonna be like, "It's me." Like that's all it's gonna say.
It's me. Who? I can't tell you who. You gotta know who.
He's gonna have a fake accent to that shit. It's me, you know who. I'm okay, just to let you know.
A letter in the mail.
It's me. Send me money, please.
And it's just gonna have like Polaroids in it, like Latin. Like 5-page letter.
The mail is owned by the government. He's gonna have to send it through Amazon or something, dude. The mail is owned by government. He's gonna have to send me an Amazon package. That's not
under a fake name or whatever.
Yeah. They're gonna open it, see him, and be like, that look like Cody.
That looks like Cody.
I don't know how they're gonna get a picture of him though.
Pull up Facebook. We gotta see if this matches anybody on Facebook.
Damn, it's gone.
Damn, it's gone.
It's all gone. Like he knows
He's
that.
Too smart.
if that was the case, they could pull it up. Right?
He's 10 steps ahead of us.
No, they can't, Evan. This is private.
Deleted it, Evan.
Deleted. It's gone.
It's gone forever.
If you delete it from the internet, it's gone forever.
It's gone.
Just like it's on there forever. It's gone forever.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Exactly. It's gone.
Now that you mention it, like that's crazy, man. Because I did notice it. I think it was a week ago. I saw that like his bubble turned into that. Like just the basic person icon.
This is all news to me. This is crazy.
Cody's been gone, man. So
it's funny.
I hope he's good though. I hope he's all right.
I didn't notice that, but I do remember mentioning. I think I said something to Brittany. I was like, "Yeah, Cody hasn't said anything in like 2 months." Like,
yeah, and the last time we heard from him, he's sending us pictures from Greece and stuff.
He was stationed in Greece though, because they were on their way up to the Ukraine border. So so that might be a thing too. So. But I like the funnier one. I like to think he ran over the girl.
That one's a little bit more serious.
Yeah, maybe that's why he stayed in Greece.
Well, maybe he's undercover.
I gotta scrub all of my stuff. He's super undercover right now.
Super undercover in Greece, talking in a Russian accent. He's like, bears.
So he's a 00 agent now.
Yeah, a 00. Yeah, man.
Cody's been training all this time to be a 00 agent.
Oh my god,
dude, I fucking was talking. So my mom's boyfriend is from a country in Africa, and I don't mean this to sound racist, that I've seriously never heard of. And even if I were to tell you the country, I can guarantee none of you guys have ever heard of it. Okay. I can guarantee it. But he speaks French. The point of this was he speaks French. He is fluent in French. and that is his main language. So he speaks in a very thick accent.
Okay.
So we're playing Cards Against Humanity the other day, and his rule when he pulled rule, not Harry hadn't been in King's Cup, was that we all had to speak in a French accent, which is way harder than you fucking think. I couldn't do it. We were doing that for a while, but then it just kept going. It kept going to an Italian accent, okay, because it's just easier. So me and Ember and everybody, we just go going pasta, 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 even though there's nothing. So now, man, it's funny because it's like the first thing we've bonded over as like he's been dating my mom for like 2 years, but now he like sees me and in a super deep French accent, he's just like pasta, pasta, pasta. I mean, he doesn't do that, but that's how I could represent his French accent.
Oh my god!
But it's the funniest shit to me, dude. Because I was like, I cannot, and I had him speaking. I was like, I want you guys speaking like a Southern accent, a deep Southern accent.
Oh my
god! We should maybe do that for the live podcast as we're potting. We'll play King's Cup.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh!
It could be interesting because there's like never have I ever
eat a lot of pasta before we play that.
We play with water and stuff. I don't need you all getting hammered, you know. Like,
all right.
It's more. I mean, I'll drink. I don't got to go nowhere.
Create the illusion that we're drinking.
Fuck it. You tell them. Most of us are dads. We all got jobs in the morning.
I just gotta drive home.
You got to drive.
So I wanted to look up Cody in our group chat. All of his messages just say Facebook user. They don't even have the message anymore.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's gone, man. It doesn't exist.
Maybe the government scrubbed it.
That's what I was thinking too. Is maybe the government.
Dude, like the pictures are gone and everything.
He's like in some Men in Black shit. They burned his fingerprints off. They erased his name. He's just Z now.
Told you.
All it says is this page isn't available right now. This may be because of a technical error that we're working to get fixed. Try reloading this page. What the hell?
That is fishy.
Mm-hmm. Told you.
Not just because he's always on a boat.
Oh, is that his country?
Is he on Gilligan's Island or something right now? Like, he went out for a 3-hour tour. He never came back.
Okay, I think this is his country, by the way. It's Burkina Faso.
Yeah,
never heard of it.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I was like, my mom told me that country. I was like, that's not a real country. I know countries in Africa. Because, like, I'm not terrible at fucking geography. Burkina Faso. That was it?
Yeah, I've never heard of that. It is crazy how many countries there are. There are a ton of countries.
Yeah, no, it is like, and I know I just said I'm not that bad at geography, but I am bad at geography. I couldn't name you more than 15 countries, probably.
What? That's
15?
BS. The more you think about it, you would be able to...
now.
Yeah, have a little more faith in yourself than that, man.
Do it.
Do it. USA, Canada, Mexico, Germany, Russia, China, Japan, Australia, United Kingdom.
Yeah,
a bunch of countries. That's a bunch of countries.
Yeah,
right?
That's a country. You know.
I think that's a bunch of countries.
Okay, well then fine. I'll take it off. France, and I'm at 9. And, and India.
That's 10.
Argentina, like Cuba, like oh wait, I'm going to 15. Let me think. I'm sorry, like North Korea, South Korea, Brazil. Like that's what I'm saying. Like Ecuador, as you think about it, Spain, you just be able to keep listing them off. Like give yourself a little bit more credit to that. That's ridiculous.
I didn't know what half of those countries were you meant. I'm just kidding.
All right. So Cody's LinkedIn profile is still up.
Oh, he is doing this right now.
He's tracking them down.
Tracking him.
He's going to find where Cody's at.
Citizen of Greece. He says it all changed.
Although he hasn't used it in a while. So
where in
considering
the world is Cody Schenken world?
His current occupation is student PC repair.
Yeah. No, I don't think that. Maybe. I mean, maybe that's what he's doing in Greece.
Maybe this is Cody. I am a father, a husband, and a believer.
That's Cody.
Yeah.
That's the new Cody.
That's new Cody.
With a The Lord has changed my life greatly. He has blessed me with a wonderful wife and 2 fantastic daughters. A lot happens in a month or two.
That I met like a month ago.
A lot happens in one, man.
He met a girl with 2 babies. Fine.
He converted a deep Christianity.
He can still have 1 baby with her, so it's all good.
Take it back.
I guess Cody has an account on All Trails. That's interesting.
Oh, because he was there for a total of 3 days. Burn, Cody. Take that.
Bro, I don't know what Evan, when you said about Gilligan's Island, made me think this is a stupid joke, but I think it was a Norm Macdonald joke where he's like, I've been stuck on this desert island and none of these 5 albums help me worth a shit. Because everyone asked, like, what's the top 5 albums or movies you take on a desert island? Right? I've been stuck on this island and none of these 5 albums are helping me at all.
Yeah, I want to, like...
Stupid joke made me laugh.
I don't know what this is. This is some random ass picture of a newspaper
saying Cody Shank killed in missile crisis.
No,
that's what they want you to believe.
It's not.
Yeah,
this ain't Cody. This ain't Cody.
That's the excuse,
dude.
Cody's covert ops right now. He's covert ops.
Is hanging out in Greece, eating gyros, fucking married a nice woman.
Francis.
Good.
I wonder if he changes. Oh no, Francis. Never mind. I know. That was
He's
Francis.
Right now.
Yeah,
Francis's middle name.
He did say that like all the women there were beautiful.
Yeah. He did. That was the last thing he said.
That was one of the.
Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god, he did say that. He was on that topic too.
Message him on LinkedIn if he ever checks it. He's like, shit.
Forgot one, bitch.
Forgot one, bitch. That's what the message is. Forgot one, bitch.
Should I send him that?
You.
Dude, I'll do it.
Yo, that's too funny.
Because either it's gonna be him or it's gonna be the government. Either way,
you forgot one.
I'm gonna send it to him.
That's
crazy.
Oh, I can't. I have to connect with him first, and he has to approve it. Oh, he's thought of this.
Damn, one of Waves 5's missing. We got a Waves 4.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh, damn it.
Dude, fucking I'm telling you guys, when I was in Key West with him one year, there was this
cute Russian hints.
Well, there's this cute Russian girl he was dancing with.
Man, I could totally run away with her and erase my identity and have
this is just
that's very specific, Cody.
I could totally join the Navy, be there for 2 years, then go and
then just whenever I'm out on a deployment, just run. Just go.
No, but
oddly specific.
It's the thought process of Cody. He's with this girl. She's very good looking, too good looking for Cody, in my honest opinion. But like,
yeah, and you didn't gotta say, you didn't have to say all that shit.
It's relevant to the story.
Man, he's missing.
Burn. Relevant to the story. Dude, she was too good looking for all of us. Just to let you know, she's very good looking girl. Cody was hitting on her, into it. They're into like this shit, dancing all night. She's on him. She's kissing him, whatever. She says to him, I have a houseboat. Let's go back to my houseboat. I think I told you guys a story maybe before, but we had to step in and be like, Cody, you're going to get your organs harvest. Like, you can't go back to
this is how it happens.
Like, you're going to go on this houseboat with this lady. It's going to drift off, and you're going to wake up in a bathtub full of ice. Like, what are you talking about?
Liver missing.
He's like
I'm staring. We're all looking at this girl like she's way too fucking good looking for
Something's
Cody.
Up. She's a lure.
Something's up,
Something was up, man.
She's a lure. Cody, we see Cody's life. Or
if she really wants you, you go back to your hotel room.
Exactly. Tell her to come back to. I will leave you alone, dude. She's too pretty. Like, go to our hotel room.
Yeah, if she's insisting to go back to a houseboat, yeah, something's up with that, man. You ain't ever seeing light day.
It was too fishy, and I'll tell you what, Cody's got a great personality. And Cody, like we said in the beginning of this, people like Cody. He's like real easy to like people.
He's genuine, man.
He's real genuine. Like he's real easy dude to talk to, and he's not shy about anything. I've gone out to some clubs and met wildly attractive people because Cody is just like the first one to be like,
man, when we lived together in Carlisle, we've met a bunch of people in Carlisle. Just I never saw again. Just like we would go out to the bar, hang out, have a couple drinks, and then we'd end up talking to people.
Yep. And Cody's great at that. I'm not great at that. I hate.
I'm not great at that.
Don't talk to me. Like I'm here to have a drink by myself.
Can I just interject very
I
quickly?
want to hang with my friends.
If you type in Cody's name, Navy, on page 2, episode 20 of Squad Pod Sports shows up from Anchor.
Hey!
And right below that, whoa.
You gotta scrub that.
Whoa. Right below that is the Greek genocide and American Naval War Diaries. What the hell?
What the hell?
Interesting.
Oh my god.
Oh, fucking wild, man.
I'm trying
Cody's
to find
become
something.
a Greek historian. He's publishing these articles.
Someone text him.
You don't think I texted him?
He has a whole
Wait, he hasn't
phone
texted
now,
you
bro.
back?
No, dude. Not only have I texted him, I have his Navy email. I've emailed this man. Like I have his email through the Navy. He emails me on it. It's like real proper and shit. Because I'm pretty sure he sends a message and then they send it to me.
Yeah.
Like, so it's all like
it or something.
It's all like rear proper, and I always answer back like, "Oh, cool, dude." Like Cody's is like, I'll read you one, man. It's pretty fucking funny, man. Like it's real proper. And I'm just like, "Oh yes, tight, dude, lit."
Fucking red, man.
And like putting emojis, dude.
Lit, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Let's see.
We are stumbling down a rabbit hole. We're gonna have to. Alex, you're gonna have to put up a bulletin board with lines and the
Like
Pepe
Charlie.
Sylvia from It's Always Sunny.
Pepe Sylvia, all this spam for Pepe Sylvia. I fucking love that one.
And it leads to Carol. I go up and say, Carol.
Here's what his first email ever said to me, and most of them fall like this. It's just to let you know, the government is trying to let us come home from 11/2/21 to 11/15. I will be back on ship at 0700 on the 15th. I was hoping you don't mind if I come to your house after deployment. I know you got, and this doesn't sound like Cody. I know you have work, but for 2 weeks, if that's too much, that's no problem at all. I also have an opening the 3rd and the 14th, so let them know if they can do any diagnostic on my Audi. It's not a big deal if they can't. Can't wait to see everybody. Feel free to let everyone know I'll be around. Very respectfully.
God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna not include all that. But
Yeah. Oh yeah,
You'll have to bleep that out.
I'm sorry, Evan. I just told you I don't want you to edit as much. I'm so sorry.
I finished Deathloop, by the way, Alex.
Hey,
I broke the loop.
I'm gonna try to beat Returnal, man.
I broke the loop.
I don't know if I'm gonna beat Returnal, and then Deathloop is
I heard it's
sitting on
hard
my
as
shelf.
shit.
Yeah.
I heard that Sifu game is hard as shit too.
I'm super excited to play that, man. Returnal's super cool though. It doesn't.
I heard.
Doesn't explain a lot. Like you kind of got to go in and just kind of figure shit out yourself.
Yeah,
but
and I heard it's like generated every time. Like it's different.
Yeah,
every time
it's different. It's hard, but it's only hard because sometimes it's a roguelike, so you're supposed to die. So like people that are frustrated if they die the first like 5 or 10 times, like you're supposed like you bring stuff back with you and you get better, and then
that's similar to how
time.
Deathloop is, but Deathloop's a little bit more accessible. It's nowhere near as hard.
This is just hard because it's a bullet hell. So like I suggest just getting.
I've been seeing videos of the bosses and it looks so cool, like weaving in and out of all these patterned
just getting
lasers and
mode,
stuff. It's so cool.
Getting your Zen
it makes
mode,
me want to play it, and then I know as soon as I play it, I'm gonna get frustrated with it.
I would say one, it is some of the best graphics I've seen on the PS4 so far, or PS5 so far. I would say that and Ratchet are probably the best graphics I've seen.
Really?
Like it looks really good. Ratchet and Clank looks really good too.
Deathloop's good. I wouldn't say it's definitely up there as like one of the best. Now Demon Souls looks fantastic
I
on
fucking
PS5.
hear, dude.
And I mean, we already talked about Miles Morales. That looked great as well on PS5.
Miles Morales looked great, but it wasn't, when I played it even, I wasn't like, oh my God, this is incredible.
Yeah.
You know? Like it still was great. It wasn't until I started playing Returnal and the other one where I was like, holy shit, this can do some shit, you know?
Yeah. And the haptic feedback. Because I, up at that point, because I just got 2K22,
Yeah.
I was playing a little bit of My Player. I didn't really play it too much, but after we saw Jackass Forever came back and we played 2K, and it was the first time I actually played like the actual presentation, with the bulls and stuff, and it looked really good, man.
Looks very good, yeah. I love the haptic feedback where they push up against you, and it I think it's hard though. I'm having a hard, even on like My Player, I'm having a hard time with it.
Bro, because I started playing, I'm actually in the NBA now, and like whenever. It's such bullshit, man. It's so bullshit. Whenever you're going up for a shot, you know how like the bar comes up where it tells you like where you're supposed to hit. If a defender runs up to you in the middle of your shooting, that bar moves in the middle of your shot, and you're like, "What the fuck? Like, how am I supposed to plan for that?"
Are you on Detroit?
No, I actually got drafted to the Jazz.
The Jazz. I went number 1 overall.
Nice.
So I went to Detroit.
I did not go number 1 overall.
Yeah, I won
my team let me down in the national championship.
Nah, man, we won. I was on Michigan. My squad we had this center, dude. He was a fucking baller, dude. I'm not gonna sit here and say I did one. Michigan Spartans.
I was
Michigan
on USC or not USC. One in California. What is it? UCLA or whatever.
UCLA.
Yeah, I was on UCLA.
Yeah. No, it's fun though. I mean, it's good. I don't like the whole like city thing. It takes too long to get places. Like
it really does, man.
I'm not trying to do all this bullshit.
Yeah, and whenever it was announced, I was actually like, oh, there's going to be side missions and quests and shit. And now I'm like, I don't want to do any of this shit. I just want to play ball.
I just want to ball.
I'm cool with the side missions. They just need a way to like fast track to them all, just like click them and go.
Having to run or skateboard.
Like that was interesting the first time I went into it, but now like the city's huge too, man. Like it took me like a good solid 3 minutes to get to my agent. I'm like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
And they won't let you play basketball until you do some of these things. They're like, no, you have to do this before you play your next game. And I'm like, fuck that. Fuck that.
I'm actually purposely not buying anything as of right now on PS because 2K is just my like in between now. That's going to be my in between game. Because I actually pre-ordered the new Horizon game that's coming out.
Cannot wait for it, but I'm not going to.
So that's going to be the next game I really dive into on PS5, and as soon as I'm able to, I might scoop it tomorrow. Maybe is Arceus for Pokemon. Because I need a Switch game. I'm out of Switch games to play right now.
I've been so addicted to the PS5. I haven't touched my. I mean, I know I'll pick it back up eventually, but I haven't touched it in a while.
Yeah, I mean, you have a ton of games, and you've been buying games like crazy too.
Oh yeah, man.
Eternal, and you scoop Deathloop. You said you're Ratchet and Clank. You got you're set for a minute.
I beat Miles Morales. I beat what else did I beat? I beat a few games.
I need to get back to Demon's Souls sometime. I should probably play that in between 2K until Horizon comes out.
I'm almost done with Ratchet. I'm pretty close to it. It's gorgeous. It's a great game, dude.
It looks good,
Kenna.
man.
I beat Kenna.
Yeah, that's cheap too. I want to buy that one.
Kenna was cool.
And I know it's an old game, but I want to play that Alan Wake remaster too eventually.
Yeah.
But it's not on like the top list of priorities or anything.
I think Sci-Fu is probably going to be my next purchase, even though
that game looks crazy, man. That's one that's going to frustrate me too. I know it.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about that Sci-Fu game?
No.
It's cool.
Bro, it's kind of like a cartoony, but it's like a kung fu game. And I think there's like only 5 levels or like 5 big missions that you go through, and it's like you just run through them. But it's actual like hand-to-hand combat. You have to time it out, and like the defending is you can block and you can actually sway underneath. But every time you die, you age, and you age up, and you can age all the way up until 70.
It's game over.
Yeah, and the more you age, your health goes down, but your experience and your damage and stuff increases. But you can only go through like your age up until 70 through one playthrough. So if you make it to like level 4 and you reach 70 and you die, you got to go back to the beginning type shit.
Yeah, do it again.
Jeez.
Yeah, so you have to be perfect in it.
And you
have to like, and it's just trial and error of like what's the best. You pretty much have to go through each stage like without getting killed or without getting harmed.
I think again, again, it's going to be like a roguelike where in the beginning you're probably going to die on the first level a lot, but you're gaining experience to get through it and to relearn all this shit, you know?
And the combat, like the gameplay videos look awesome on it. And it's not like they send one at a time. You'll walk into a room, like the one level was straight out of that movie Old Boy. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's in Daredevil too, the hallway scenes. But you walk into a hallway and it's just a hallway full of enemies and they're just coming at you, and like all of them. And you're just fighting them off kind of one by one, throwing them back and stuff. It's nuts, man. And like it's actually one of the cheaper games. I think it's only like $40 or something.
Yeah.
But man, I know it's going to be a hard game. It's not one I'm eager to pick up.
I bought that Evil Dead game too. That's supposed to come out in March. Pretty excited for that.
I'm definitely buying that though. I'm definitely scooping that.
I scooped that special edition, man. I couldn't help myself.
I'm gonna get the deluxe.
You're gonna get the like $200 one?
No, just the deluxe where it comes with like the season passes and shit.
Man,
I think the original version's only like 40 as well, and I think the deluxe is like the regular 60. So I'm just paying for a regular game, just get the season pass and shit.
I spent $130.
I don't need the vinyl. I don't need the T-shirt. I know you want the steel book too.
I want the steel book. That's all I really want.
And the cards and shit. But nah, I thought about it.
I thought about it too. I thought about getting the Necronomicon one because the $200 one came with like a life-size actual Necronomicon, but I was like, man, I don't want that ugly ass book staring at me all the time. Like
that buy one of those somewhere. Like find them at a convention or something. If you really wanted one.
I don't want.
I saw them at the Monster Mania con that I went to.
That's like ugly prop. That book's ugly. And
it is
every fucking
bound in human skin.
Every movie starts off with people reading that book. I don't need that book in my house. Human blood. You know,
I don't need that book.
Book of the Dead.
That's just inviting shit I don't need.
Gotta keep a chainsaw nearby, man. Chainsaw and a boomstick.
I'm not Ash Williams, man. I think we talked about this in the podcast. I would die fairly early in a fucking horror movie because I ain't into that shit. Yeah, you'd be like, yo, let's go through that door. And I'd be like, no, fuck that.
I'm just going to stay right here.
You can go in that door. I'll be right here when you come back, or if you come back.
And you're probably going to survive. And I'm going to get attacked by zombies behind me or something. Like something's coming in the room eventually.
But I think I would make it pretty far.
Yeah, we've definitely talked about that. Because Wyatt definitely has the best odds of all of us.
Yeah, I think best odds is you, man.
I think if you follow me, I think I can lead you guys to safe haven.
No, but I'm stick with Wyatt.
I'm scared.
Now, zombie apocalypse is different. We have talked about that before. But like maybe if there's like a serial killer or like something like that, or like some monster shit, we could figure out.
I ain't worried about a serial killer. I'll get like a human serial killer. I'm gonna beat. Four of us. I'll beat that dude's ass. Like people are always. So
I say that every time I watch Scream or something. Like, why aren't they just beat? Because literally, and I know you just watched him, Alex. Yeah. He's literally the fucking, no matter who's the killer, they're the clumsiest damn killer in any horror movie. They're falling into shit. They're always getting hit. They're like, it's kind of a comedy at that point because every time their Ghostface is chasing someone, they're always falling over shit or getting hit.
Dude, man, I would go back to back with all of you in the middle of a room, all with a baseball bat. Like, all right, come on, let's go. I'm about to whoop his like. Let me know if he comes in. I'm going to take a quick nap and I'll sit. I'm not going to leave because I don't need my privacy to sleep with a serial killer. I'm going to just hunch down, sit there. If you hear a noise, don't fucking move. Just stay there. Just stay right there.
We're going to fuck him up when he comes through this door.
Yeah, hopefully it's not a gun serial killer.
Yeah.
Then you're all standing there.
When I think of a serial killer, I usually think of like a knife or some sharp weapon of some sort. I don't think about a gun.
Guns are too loud. It draws attention.
Oh, it's silence guns, man. They're super quiet, I hear, in real life.
I don't know if that... I was going to say, I think that's a myth.
It's a myth. Totally a myth.
But it's in the name.
It's in the name. It's a silencer.
Not a quieter. It's a silencer.
It's a quieter. I think that's why that's why they're called suppressors.
Yo, I think it's hilarious because like even younger, like you would see these movies. Like I know you guys probably have seen a scene or something with it, where like it's mostly in like some mafia shit. Where instead of having a silencer, they would put like a pillow over someone's head and like shoot underneath it. Like that's not gonna do anything. You're still gonna hear a loud ass bang.
You hear a bang.
That pillow's not gonna muffle much.
I would say it would muffle it though.
A little bit, but I don't think it's nearly gonna. It's not gonna act like an actual silent. Like,
oh no,
silent.
It's not gonna be like I've seen.
Yeah,
it'd be a pretty big crack, you know. But I think it would. I think it quieted down.
Maybe.
I think it'd ruin your gun.
Probably.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I've never seen The Godfather.
Evan's still over here looking up Cody.
I am
Just trying to
actually.
find it.
Page 96 of Google right now.
I found it
Go deep.
interesting. You know how there's always those like fact check or those background check websites, and half of them are like a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
This one doesn't got a lot of bullshit on it.
And Cody on it? What did
Well,
Cody do?
everyone's on it.
Am I on it?
You are.
What did I do?
Well, I mean, not what you do, but I can see because you are closely related to Cody Shank. So
Yeah.
I can see. Actually, you were the first associate of Cody listed under here.
I'm the first.
Suspect numero uno.
I wasn't the first one he ever met. Just to let you guys know.
Well,
Not the first person Cody saw out of the womb. He's actually older than me.
Alex just standing there. Hi.
I know he is older than you because I can see that he is age 29 and you are age 28.
I'm Alex.
He is just barely 29 though. Like, he just turned.
Yeah,
29.
he just turned 29. But yeah, it doesn't say. I mean, I'm obviously not gonna go through. A bunch
Doesn't
of
say
this
deceased,
because
right?
I'm not gonna. No, it's. I mean, it doesn't say or not say that. But I can see. This is what I don't like. Like, I mean, it has a phone number but you know that's not. But it has email addresses, not just an email
That
address.
you had.
It has email addresses.
I've only had like one.
Well, I can see
my
what
whole
it
life.
is, and I'm pretty
Can
sure.
you? What if it's not right?
Well, I mean, you just said it was one, so it's probably right.
I want to test it, but I don't want to.
Well, no, I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
dox
say it
yourself.
on here, but it's just I don't like it. I don't like that. You know,
It's the internet, man.
I'm on like 800, and that's crazy. You know, it's nuts that all this information is out there. Like,
Information superhighway.
like it even says Cody's latest phone number is blank, a wireless number issued by Sprint Spectrum LP. Like,
That's not true.
has the carrier of it.
That's not true though. His latest carrier is Verizon.
Well, okay, then the phone number's probably
Maybe
not
not
up to date
now.
then.
They have a new phone.
You right?
Maybe
he's back
this
on
is the
Sprint.
updated one. What phone number do you have, Alex? Because that might not be up to date.
Well, he ain't answering me back. People on the internet text Cody at CVS.
We're gonna put an APB out on Cody Shank.
But yeah, no, it's just crazy. Like, it has all this stuff on it. Like, you know, most of it's bullshit. But like the thing that's kind of concerning is like all the previous addresses and I don't know. Like,
Evan's concerned. Evan's a very secretive person.
do you know what concerns me? And you know what's funny?
It's concerning.
This was actually something I was going to bring up if it came down to it. But you know how, did you hear about Facebook or Meta that they were actually talking about planning on pulling from from the EU?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they couldn't collect people's data.
Because they can't collect people's data, so they were threatening to pull out. Like, are you kidding me? Yeah, that was a
We're
weird,
like, we don't want you.
weird analogy, but I guess
I want to pull out.
I'll pull out.
I'll pull out. I swear.
And the EU's like,
you know
thank
what
you.
concerns me is people's inability to pull out, and they don't have two companies.
Oh my God.
Hey
That
man,
is Alex's big concern.
some of us.
Oh, Evan,
Get back
congratulations.
around.
But yeah,
No,
like, yeah,
I
that's
feel like
just
we didn't give you your
wild.
roses yet, Evan. Seriously,
what's
man.
that?
Congratulations. We didn't give you your roses. Seriously, congratulations on your third kid, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Excited?
That is awesome.
Yeah,
You want a boy?
It is really cool.
I'm sure you want a boy, right?
I can't say that.
Why? You can't have a preference of gender?
No.
I mean, you have two girls. I think you could have a preference
Yeah,
on
man.
a boy, man.
You can't not just want a boy,
I think
If you have a girl, it doesn't mean you love them any less.
I'm
It's
not
just you
saying like
prefer
you're
a
gonna
boy.
dumpster baby a girl, but like you like a boy.
Well, I mean,
Whoa.
I wouldn't do that. I know some of
Yeah.
us might.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
My number is if you need. I'm just
Oh my God.
kidding.
Alex's views do not represent the rest of Wayside Media.
Listen, I don't have either kid, and I want a boy. Like,
same. If I had a kid, I want a boy.
Like, and here's the thing though, Freya and Tyler, I consider my children. So I already got I got a boy.
Yeah,
and girl.
you got one each.
Doesn't matter to me. I get to experience both worlds. But growing up, it's a very different thing. And maybe that's just because my boy's a very boy's boy, my girl's a very girl's girl, you know. Maybe you could have, it could be different. I get that. But it's just Tyler's into football, fucking fishing, and monster trucks, and Freya likes princesses and horses and shit, that's her jam. So it's not
I saw one of those memes, what these kids call memes the other day. And it was
did you see it in a jiffy?
No, it wasn't a jiffy. But it was just it was a list of, it was 10 pictures, and it was every boy develops her personality around one of these three of these things. And it was dinosaurs, space, and monster trucks or whatever, and cars. And it was it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, obviously, I think there's a part of me that would want one, but I don't want, and I know I wouldn't actually feel this way, but, I don't want to be oh, I hope it's a boy.
Yeah.
I hope it's a boy. And then it's a girl, and I'm just
it's not if it comes oh, it's a girl. You're fuck.
Yeah. I don't want to get to that point.
Well, that's not what I'm asking it, but I'm just asking.
You don't want to give your hopes up. That's what
I'm not saying you hate chicken, man, but if you have beef or chicken, what do you what do you want? I'm not saying you're going to throw the chicken sandwich away or be upset about it. Just asking, what would you prefer? A boy, right? It's got to be, man. Yeah, it's beef. Well,
yeah, but think about it though. If you're I'm trying to think about it from Evan's side. If you're say 9 months from now, you're going to have chicken or beef, and you're man, I can't wait to I hope I get chicken. I hope I get chicken. And then that day you're damn, I really don't want beef. Whenever they get you beef, you're damn, I really don't want beef. I understand it.
Nah, man,
I've been hyping myself up for chicken for 9 months. I want chicken.
I wouldn't say hype yourself up. Are you going to reveal the gender or no reveal at all?
Oh my God, yeah, because you got to get all this shit.
No, wait, Marissa's not doing it, man. She's firm in her decision.
We want shit. Give us. We want everybody.
We're not gonna figure out until the sex is born. Marissa's no. Wait till it's born. I'm just damn.
Well, I guess in your favor, if it is a girl, you can just hand me down everything, right?
Yeah, you got
keep reusing. Well,
that's
everything.
the thing. If that's the case, I mean, we did get rid of some things, but not.
Evan, if you get a third girl, man, my just thoughts out to you, man. No, listen, I love my little girl, but I don't dream. But if I had nightmares, it would be about trying to help Freya through teenage shit. Because I don't know how to take care of a teenage girl. Could you imagine 3 girls going through puberty yelling at dad? Just
that's
oh
whenever you're
God.
Brittany, you're up. You're handling this. I don't know anything about what's going on right now.
Tyler, he's gonna be difficult. He'll probably swing at me maybe once or twice. I get it. It's fine.
I've never swung at my dad ever.
I had stepdad. I've swung at my stepdads.
I've had stepdads didn't want to swing at, but I never wanted to swing at my dad. I've had fights with my dad. I've went years without talking to my dad, but I never swung on the man.
I've swung at my man. I've swung at my dad.
I grew up to him telling me all the time. He's you'll never be too big for me to whoop your ass.
Exactly, and I'm I don't want to get my ass kicked, man. At any age. I just don't want to get my ass kicked. No matter how mad I am, I'm good, man.
It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it.
If Bill was still alive today, he could still beat my ass. I am very confident. I'm a 30-year-old man. I still couldn't beat my dad.
My retired ass dad probably whooped my ass. No lie. So I don't even want to go there.
Evan, could you beat your dad up? Could you? Not do you want?
Probably.
Yeah. Could you? Yeah.
I mean, that's not really fair, though. I don't know. I mean, he's got a high pain tolerance. Dude's on morphine. He might be able to push through it.
I'd be I didn't hear no bell.
I didn't hear no bell.
I wouldn't scrap a Vernon's dad either. I feel like he'd bite me or something.
That's what I'm saying. My dad
if you're talking
scrappy
crazy. He's gonna fucking win that fight one way or another, man. I don't want to fuck with it. He's gonna
scrappy fella.
Figure it out.
I feel like he would be scrappy.
He'd be scrappy fella, man.
Now, if you're talking my dad in his prime, me in my prime, hell no.
No, I'm talking about now.
Yeah. Now, yeah.
No, now, I mean, yeah, now.
Dude, my dad's dead. I'll whoop his ass now, dude. He ain't gonna do shit. I'll beat his dead ass up.
Well, that's episode 68.
Just open the coffee, just punch it.
Oh, he's cremated. It's easier, man.
Oh, my God.
Throw him in the air, be everywhere.
Take
I'll
that,
choke.
Dad.
I'll be like, he'll be like, I got you, bitch.
I got you.
Yeah. The fan turns on.
You son of a bitch.
Like,
You son of a bitch.
You stupid bitch.
Oh my gosh, man. Woo.
All right.
We went some places this episode, man.
Oh my God. Yeah.
That was great.
Started with genocide of kids, and we're gonna end with
No. Gotta make disclaimer. No, we're not taking kids. We're not killing. No, nothing like this.
This is a crazy ass episode.
I don't blame the kids for the overpopulation. I blame the adults.
Yeah, you got to blame parents.
Kids. Yeah, you getting fined. I'm not punishing your kid. I'm not gonna put him in like third kid class.
And
when
listen,
we go to school.
we got to add
That's
to
not gonna
this.
happen.
I mean, to be fair, though, if you punish the parents, you're indirectly punishing the child.
Why?
Because they got to take care of the kid.
Yeah, so you're a bad parent because you don't get a little extra money every year?
Well, it's not a little. It's a lot.
That was their choice. You shouldn't have had the third kid.
Yeah,
and if you have the fourth kid, listen, because we tell you, accidents happen. You're allowed to have a third kid. You have a fourth kid, you got to get a vasectomy or something.
Oh,
because now you're just pushing it.
Nah, you can't.
I'm
force
going
it.
to say right now, as soon as I know that child is happy and healthy, I'm calling the doctor. 'Cause
I'm calling the doctor.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Me too, Evan. Maybe we'll vasectomy together.
You want to
here.
tag team it?
Yeah, well, I got some work to do.
Vasectomies
I got work to do upstairs first, and then we'll talk about it.
Got to make sure the job is done.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I would. Can you wait for me? Because I would like to do it like after wedding. She don't really want to be fat for a wedding, like pregnant fat. Like so, like
I'll wait for you.
Yeah, 15 months.
I've actually been debating on getting one, to be honest.
Yeah, a buddy.
Just because like me and Annette, we decided we don't want. She doesn't want kids.
There's no reason not to.
Come on, Bernie.
Exactly. And like she doesn't want to like go through birth control and shit. Still, like it keeps fucking with her. So it's like
they're trying to peer pressure me into not having kids anymore.
Hey, and the thing is, I can always get it reversed. So
yeah.
Is this like the escalation from like a group poop? Like, is this the next step?
We'll do it on the podcast. We'll all have something.
It'll be like a Jackass stunt. We'll all go get vasectomies.
We'll get a vasectomy together.
Podcast.
Listen, we'll all pull straws and we'll go to decreasingly starred doctors and see.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
The last one's in a van. How bad?
We'll figure out how bad it is in like a year or two to see.
And then we'll all see who knocks their girl up first. Like who's lasted the longest.
We've had conversations about it just because, like,
there'll be a review at the end of the day for which doctor was the best at it.
It's gonna be a whole series, man.
But yeah, I mean, we've had conversations about it just because, like, it's more safe than the alternative, like for a woman,
Yeah. Now it can fail. I mean,
it can fail. You're right. You're right.
Tube-side can too. I mean, Tube-side's actually decently safe. It's all like they don't actually cut you open anymore. It's all like, and then they tie.
Yeah, but there's a lot more to it, and like the recovery time is pretty drawn out too, isn't it?
No, not a hysterectomy. Yeah, Tube-side is just like a vasectomy almost. I mean, they're doing the same thing to you, just littler, tinier tubes that move your sperm. They're tying their tube. No, I'm fine. I'm not arguing not to.
It's more invasive for a woman, regardless. It's still But either
I don't know, man. I will be willing to stand on this hill over here.
All you gotta do is just
listen. And I volunteered to do it, and I am in no way excited to get it done at all.
You are trained your entire life that is your most precious thing on your body to protect them.
It's not like they're gone. They don't snip your balls off like you're a cow. They don't tie a rubber band around.
They don't fucking. They're not gonna rip her guts out, man. They just tie her tubes.
I understand.
Like. They're doing the same procedure on a different tube. I don't know, man. I'm with you guys. I'm down for the group vasectomy. I'm not saying like shouldn't.
Are we gonna document it? Like we gonna film it too?
I'm
not
with it.
Not the procedure itself, but like leading up to it and the recovery.
The procedure. We gotta compare and see whose procedure actually. So that way, when whoever got the bad doctor, we can see what went wrong.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm getting sick thinking about watching a video of that happening, bro. It's
Oh God.
We'll be like Steve
like the cameraman and Jackass
on it in the middle of the
go over
like,
in the middle of the surgery.
He's like, sir, you want me to put you under? No, I'm good. Wait, do you guys want to come in and film mine and I'll film yours so we get the good angles? All right, that's fine. It's fine.
Evan will look over and I'm sitting there filming like,
Could you still go through with it after watching somebody else get it? I want to go first. I don't want to watch you guys get it and then go
I
get
think
it.
I could.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
I'd have to get it done and then watch something.
Yeah, then get it done.
Because then I would
out.
talk myself out of it.
They're like, oh my God.
I mean,
Oh
I'll
my
get it
God.
done
Oh
either
my
way.
God.
So
Listen, when Danny had a C-section, they like walked me in the room like, do you want to watch it? I was like, who the fuck would watch that? No,
I know. That shit in school when they made us watch that.
I don't
shit.
want to watch you ripping her guts out. Like this
I've
isn't
told
like natural
Brittany that.
child.
Yeah, like
this isn't the same.
it's not
No.
like when you're watching the child like, be pushed out. It's different. Like you're literally cut open. Like I'm looking at the inside of my partner. No.
No,
That's not a place I want to be. I'll stay on this side of the curtain and be like, yeah, okay.
Did she have a C-section too?
No, but if she does, I'm not watching.
I was standing on the other side of the curtain, and Danny's talking to me. She's like in and out, you know, and she's like, I could just feel him pulling at my guts, and I'm just like, like stop it, like stop it. You're gonna see me throw up here too. I seriously walked into the room like this. I was like,
nope, don't want to see.
Dude, I was surprised, and I'm very squeamish. I was surprisingly put together. I mean, I was like jumpy and shaky because I'm already kind of erratic as it is. But like, dude, I remember the only thing, and she didn't like yell at me or anything, but I know she was irritated because I kept asking if she needed anything, and she was just like, no. Like, just
you can't help me at all right now.
You can't help me. Only God can help me.
In fact, you did this to me.
You're not equipped for this.
I'm the one I'm mad at right now.
I know Marissa's gonna be mean as shit in her childbirth. I've been with Marissa when she's grumpy, so I can't imagine her. Like, she's gonna be so mean to me.
Brittany didn't think I actually cut the umbilical cord too, because she didn't really remember, like, because there was a lot going on at the time. She didn't know I actually cut it. I'm pretty sure she didn't know I cut it, and I was like, "Yeah, I cut it." Like, I was there. I was in there both times.
Fuck yeah, I was there for Ashton's whole thing. Marissa told me a crazy story that she was, obviously because she's mean, was fighting with her one baby dad, and he broke up with her. He left the hospital and said, "I can't take this." Like in childbirth, and left, and the mom came in, and I was like, "And you stayed with him for like longer?" I've been like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Scumbag, dude. Fucking scumbag.
You gave up your child rights.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, if you're not there to watch, unless you pass out or something, like you can't.
Or you were out of country or something, you know?
But like, if you're there and then leave midway through, man, no.
Because she was a little mean to you. Like, man, Marissa's been mean to me. I don't care.
She's also pushing out a literal human child
every day.
We were just talking. We got to wrap this up. We were just talking about at work. Like, I've had really crazy girlfriends and then mean girlfriends. Marissa's like, she's mean to me sometimes, but like, not in the sense like, I don't know, like she's snappy. She screams, you know, like she's usually in the right, you know, like you
deserve it whenever she.
Yeah, example. She snaps and yells at me to clean up my dirty fucking clothes because I'm a monster and don't clean them. Some of my crazy girlfriends would have picked them and burned them in a pile, you know, like you ain't gonna pick up. Like, that's the difference, you know, like I've had crazy girlfriends.
Or flip out on you in the middle of class for whispering to your best friend.
Oh my God, that shit was crazy.
Exactly. I won't name names here on the podcast.
But that shit was crazy.
I've had ones put glass underneath my tires, like while I was sleeping. I've had girlfriend after we broke up come back into my house, sleep beside me as I slept, didn't know, and then I wake up and I talk to my mom. They're like, "Oh, how were they? They were just here." And I was like, "What? Who?
What?
No, they weren't." Like, what do you mean? She's like, "They were here for a couple hours." Slept right beside me the entire time.
Oh my God,
that's weird.
That's gonna kill me.
Crazy. I'm cool with Marissa being mean. She wants to yell at me. Much better with that.
Better than the alternative.
It sounds like it. Holy shit.
Like,
holy
I'm
shit.
cool. Marissa's just like, she yells at me. Again, I deserve every single one of it, but you know. It's such a hard thing though. Like, I get defensive. Like, nobody likes to get yelled at. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, she's right. I'm like, fuck you.
I don't want to let her know that she's right.
Like, fuck you.
I read
We
a
gotta get
comment
comfy.
today on a YouTube video that kind of sums that up, Alex. It was on like why Gen 2 is the worst Pokemon game, which of course I'm like, what? No. But the comment was like, I've never been more offended at something I 100% agree with. Like, there's so much wrong with it, but like, you know what? You're right, and this sucks.
What a fantastic YouTube comment.
Terrible.
Great YouTube comment. I
Shitty
great
video,
episode,
but I agree
guys.
with the point.
It was a good episode. I read a funny
Yes.
YouTube comment just because I know I'm sorry, guys. I will go forever. You guys played The Sims?
Yeah, of course.
You know
Played
The
it,
Sims? You know The Sims talking like that? Rah, 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 rah,
Yeah.
rah.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a game called The Herbs?
Yeah.
It was basically it was The Sims in the city. Like that
it was
was
like
the
out on
like the
PlayStation
orange
2.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay,
And, like,
I know what
Game
you
Boy
mean,
and
okay.
shit.
Yeah.
It was a very popular time, and this came up with my boss a while ago. It was a popular time. Black Eyed Peas are popular. Let's Get It Started was
Yeah.
the popular song. So that was the theme song of the song, but it was sung in Sims. So it was like brada 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 brada. The fucking YouTube comments to that shit is hilarious. The whole thing is just like that part, that rada 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 part really hits me in my soul, man. He's like,
Really?
I didn't know
feel that.
emotion until I heard the brada brada part. Like, it's so fucking funny. The
I'm
comments are
pretty
funny.
That game
sure
was
there's a
cool, though.
version. I think it was a Sims 2 they did I Want It That Way.
Yeah.
In that same voice.
Dude, not only do I like remember the song, like I kind of remember how it goes.
Yeah.
Like the sim words they use. Like
Yeah.
when I say rada rada, that's what it was. It was rada rada, rada rada, rada rada. Rada. I was like, come on. I remember it to this day.
Oh my god.
Deep rooted memory. But I'm with Wyatt. Great podcast.
All right.
guys.
Yeah.
Great podcast.
That was a good episode,
yeah.
guys.
All the places you'll go.
All the places you know. You
Stay
guys can rein me in sometimes.
Now we gotta have like a Cody update every so often. Just like, did we hear anything?
Yeah.
I want to know more. I'm
Evan's
intrigued.
gonna message us in fucking 58 more minutes and
I
say,
tracked him. Hacker man tracked him down. He pinpointed his location.
Dude, no, I've gotten up. I'm done. I can't find him.
Yeah, I'll
Gone, man, into the ether.
Every episode we'll update it with a counter how many weeks Cody's been missing. So
it's been
Until we got to figure
since-
something out.
at least 6.
We should all just like save up a group fund just to go to Greece to try to find him.
Have you seen
Christmas,
this, man?
I think, is the
I
last.
put up a picture of Mr.
Have you seen
Clean.
this, man?
Oh, can that be my bachelor party if he doesn't come back before then?
Just go to Greece and try to
Just
find
Go to
him.
Greece for a week and look for him.
We have no idea if he's actually there or not.
Can we
Like,
just
have you
walk
seen this
around
man?
with like a box of magic erasers and just say like, yeah, have you seen
And
this
it's not-
man around?
And I wish the chat didn't go away because then we would at least have pictures to know where he was.
Oh my
Right. Where it like kind of reference it.
Yeah, to kind of find the destination where he was actually at, to kind of ask around.
Yeah, we'll
Go
go
for
to
that.
that. We'll go to that restaurant he sent us a picture of. We'll go
Yeah.
from there to there. Did you remember this guy 2 years ago?
You have to have a picture. He may
Alex,
look like
did he
this,
text
and then
you
you
any
like a
pictures?
magnet of a mustache, or look like this.
No,
or a beard.
have it today.
I was gonna say, if he texted
No.
you pictures instead of just sending them in the message chat, then we might have hope.
I think he only texted the picture of like when he was on the boat, like, and it was looking out.
Yeah,
Damn.
I mean,
Yeah.
we could reverse image
No
search
evidence.
something.
that'd be crazy, man. If that's actually what
Still have
happened,
one.
man.
I've won.
It's- I can believe it.
You have one.
I've won, and it's just got some mountains in the background. It kind of looks like it came from Google, to be honest with you, but you know.
Oh my god,
shit.
that's
I just sent you a
deeper.
Google picture.
Oh my god.
believe
So
you
maybe
took
he
it.
wasn't even in Greece. Maybe he told us that to throw us off. And you really
then we
went
wasted
somewhere
a trip.
else.
Well, it wouldn't be wasted. Greece would be nice as shit to go to, but
Oh, that's not. Let's party too. We'll look for him half the time, and the other half will party.
Yeah, I mean, we're not.
and
gonna
sometimes we'll
spend all
party
our
then go
time.
look for her.
Sometimes we'll party as we look. We could take
As
like
we're
a
looking
bus,
for.
like a bus tour around Greece, and ask
Have you
people.
seen this
ask-
guy?
Have you seen
That's
this guy? No,
Yo, Evan,
you want a drink?
The fucking Mr. Clean joke didn't get me for like 10 more seconds. I didn't understand it.
Yeah,
The
man.
magic race. It took me a while.
I think I have him in my phone right
I
now.
had him in my phone as Mr. Clean as well
in
for
my
a long time.
contacts as Mr. Clean. I think the picture's there and everything. Let me see.
This is why I left.
Oh no, I
guys.
actually have him as Cody Shang. I must have did that
Oh,
on my
yeah.
old phone.
I must have changed it too. It's not in there no more.
That's
Oh
'cause
no, it
you have
is.
Facebook.
No, oh yeah, yes, yeah.
Cody.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right.
Well,
great episode, guys.
Yeah, that wraps it up for episode 68. Stay tuned next week for an extra nice episode. I don't know if we've mentioned it yet, but I think
not next week, but 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, next episode. We'll keep it. Yeah. We'll keep it on the DL. We'll keep it on the down low. But yeah, it's gonna be nice. So stay tuned next week for that. Stay tuned for Squad Pod Sports coming out next week, every week that they have been doing. Alex Thursday has more Tap That episodes coming on the way. Wyatt says he has some more things cooking.
More content and reviews coming up.
Yep. I might have a drawing done. I don't know. Probably not. But, if we do,
eventually.
we do.
And we might hear from Cody. Who knows?
Yeah.
I hope.
Maybe Cody will be back. We should have him on if he comes back.
I think I have him on and just see what he's been up to, Where you been, Cody?
It's not going to be Cody. It's going to be.
We're going to have to distort his voice and blur his face.
Matt Francis. The whole time. He's going to have an accent.
I can't tell you guys where I'm from right now. Like,
we're filming from an undisclosed location.
Undisclosed location. It'll just be a silhouette of
And it's not going to even be his voice. He's going to have like a voice modulator. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
All right.
But yep. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.